trading and investing in financial markets involves risk. Please do your own research and never trade with money you can't afford to lose. Good morning, traders, and welcome to Expert Trader UK's Daily Market Pulse, Tuesday, November 18th, 2025. U.S. equity futures are stabilizing after a sharp Monday slide that pushed major indices below key trend lines. Markets are eyeing Nvidia earnings and a heavy U.S. data slate for direction today. Asia opened weaker, mirroring Wall Street's risk-off tone, while European markets ended lower Monday amid sector-wide softness. Volatility remains elevated into mega-cap catalysts, with Nvidia a focal point after recent declines. Sentiment is fragile following the Dow's multi-session drop. The dollar is firm and the yen defensive as traders pare back Fed rate cut expectations, keeping USD/JPY elevated. Broader FX awaits U.S. releases for fresh cues. Dollar dynamics reflect shifting rate probabilities and risk tone, with positioning sensitive to today's data barrage and follow-through from Wall Street. Bitcoin weakness has deepened, with prices sliding toward and below key psychological thresholds, extending the drawdown and erasing year-to-date gains. Spot BTC traded under 93,000 to 91,000 in recent sessions, reinforcing bearish momentum and fueling volatility across majors and high-beta tokens. Market chatter highlights capitulation fears and optionality hedging, with liquidity pockets around round numbers driving sharp intraday swings. Gold is volatile, but underpinned by bouts of safe haven demand, as equity weakness and shifting rate expectations tug flows between profit-taking and dip buying. Oil is choppy into the U.S. session after recent supply headlines and macro jitters, with traders balancing growth concerns against geopolitics and inventory trends. Cross-commodity dispersion remains high, with precious metals reacting to dollar swings and energy sensitive to demand signals from global PMIs and U.S. data. Fed expectations are in flux, with markets reassessing the timing and magnitude of 2026 policy easing. Rate cut odds have been marked lower in recent sessions. U.S. yields have slipped marginally amid equity turbulence, but term premium and policy uncertainty keep the path two-way into the week's catalysts. Ongoing Russia-Ukraine tensions continue to influence safe haven flows and energy risk premia, contributing to episodic spikes in gold and crude volatility. Asia's risk tone is constrained by U.S. data anxiety and policy uncertainty, with investors reluctant to add risk ahead of mega-cap earnings. Advanced micro devices. Momentum setup into AI/semi catalysts and peer read-throughs has it on leaderboards of recent top gainers. Albemarle, lithium complex strength and renewed interest in materials names put ALB on active gainers lists. United Airlines, travel and reopening cyclicals feature on active gainers lists amid oil stabilization and demand signals. U.S. data drops and Nvidia earnings as primary direction setters for risk assets today, with FX and rates pivoting on any surprise in growth or inflation components. Bitcoin price behavior around round number supports for signs of capitulation or stabilization, with options skew and ETF flow as confirming signals. Gold's response to dollar and yields into the U.S. session for risk hedge demand and potential reversion after outsized moves. This video is for informational purposes only and is not financial advice. All research and market analysis provided by Expert Trader UK. If you found this update helpful, please like and subscribe for more daily market insights.